Hey! That's my husband that rushed from Lafayette work today to be here. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today to help us launch this campaign to continue the good work of the judges who have come before in Division B, Judge Luke Laverne and Judge Lisa Woodruff White, who have really, really done a wonderful job of listening to the concerns of both parties and families that are going through a tough time, really, whether it's divorce, child support, custody matters, and community property issues. It's really difficult for me to believe that it's been 23 years that I have been working in the family court and with the family court. I graduated from law school, for those of you who don't know, in 1997 from Southern University Law Center. And I went to Opelousas first to clerk for Judge Alonzo Harris. Then I campaigned with Judge John Michael Guidry and had the honor of clerking in the First Circuit Court of Appeal right before Judge Laverne called me and said, I have a vacancy in family court, would you like to come? So, and I have to say that was really, hearing the pastor, we were talking the other day about people appearing in my path. And so I have to say that it feels to me like Judge Laverne was that first person that just sort of reached out to me and really treated me like a daughter. I went to family court when late Allison Klein Peter Smith and Sandra Dangerfield Rowe were the staff members for Judge Laverne. And they embraced me like family. If you remember Sandra, she was the court reporter, and she knew more than most of the attorneys that came through family court. And so I really got a great lesson from her. Allison and I became like sisters, and I really think of her as I launched this campaign because she was always somebody who gave me a lot of good advice going forward. And so she encouraged me to move on and start practicing. I went to New Orleans for 5 years, and then I was able to meet my husband while I was in New Orleans. I had a great time in New Orleans for 5 years practicing with Theon Wilson. Hopefully none of you have ever had to come up against the wrath of Theon Wilson. But, I mean, she really taught me how to get in there and scrap. And so then after those years, and I did spend some time with the district attorney's office while I was there so I could learn how to litigate. And then Katrina came, and it brought me back to Baton Rouge without a job, not knowing what I would do next. Judge Laverne took me back in again, and we worked really well together. I love to write. Judge Laverne loves to look at what I've written and critique and get his red pen and tell me where to go back and fix it. But like I tell many people, writing to me is I can visualize what it is I'm trying to communicate, and it's like putting together the pieces of a puzzle, and I really enjoyed it. And so then Judge Laverne retired while I was still there, and then Judge Woodruff White was elected, and she and I bonded. We're still, very close to this day. She mentored me and showed me how to be thoughtful in all decisions that we were making for families, to really humanize all of the issues and all of the families that were coming through family court. And she's just really meticulous and thoughtful and just a really good, sweet person. And so she's given me so much encouragement through the years and even now as I've made this decision, because I could not have made this decision without her. And like I said, without what I call talking to Allison, in my quiet moments. So I was lucky to be reacquainted with Jarvis Antwine when I was clerking in family court for the second time. And so he just leaned over my desk and said, we want to get you on board. We want to get you to do these family law cases at the office. And so this is a healthy law practice. You can't make this stuff up. Every day is an adventure. I have gotten to work with Jarvis on some criminal court cases, some personal injury cases, but I've always really stuck to what I've done in family law. And so, I come home and I tell my family, I'm sure they're tired of hearing about all the drama, but I know my mom would say, oh, that just sounds so interesting. I wish I could work there. So in the last couple of years, I stopped going to court as much because I formed a little LLC called Affordable Divorces. And I was looking for a way to do some more consulting because I did not like the contentious nature of family court. I found that, a lot of attorneys, some attorneys, were, wanting to fight rather than find resolutions to conflict. And so I had been working on that when Judge Woodruff White called and said that she was going to retire. And so I thought, she and I are not that far apart in age. I thought that the opportunity for me to work as a judge in family court would not come. And so I had to make a pretty quick decision after speaking with my family and decided that, I want to bring that vision that I have of trying to help families resolve conflicts to family court and just make sure that both sides feel like they're heard and that I've considered, all of their concerns and that I've made the best and the fairest decision in accordance with the law. So, anything that you all, would like to do to help, we'd love to have you in terms of putting up signs or, introducing us to people who want to know about what our mission is going forward in this campaign. I'm very honored to have all of you here. I was like, I hope people come. And I'm very happy to have my family here. I'd like to introduce my family. This is my husband, Corey Robertson, the hardest working man, loves to go to work. It's like rain, snow, or shine. My husband wants to go to work. So I'm like, well, that's a good thing because we will never starve. And our daughter, Ava Rose, is right here. She's going into high school at Episcopal. And then my other daughter is over in the corner. She's 21 years old. We're very proud of her. She's going to be a senior at Dillard University studying pre-med. And right now she's here, like we just bought a dog. So she's here helping me with the dog, helping me pick up Ava, and studying for a course that she's taking at LSU's medical school online and also studying for the MCAT. And so I also have my brother. Oh, wait, let's see. Let me get my mom and my dad. Hold on. Okay, this is my mother, my always happy, always positive. If I call her and I'm down, I always know that she's going to lift me up. Evelyn Tellis from Houma, Louisiana. And then there's my daddy, who I talk to about 10 times every day. My dad is a retired physician. And he loves to work with Together Baton Rouge on health issues. And he just wants to know all day long, what's up, what you doing now? Are you rolling? What's going on? You're keeping it interesting because, one day, because I'm also in grad school at LSU. And then one day I'm doing that. And then the next day, announcing a campaign for judge. So thank you, Daddy, for all your support. And I also am honored to have my brother and his family here. My brother and I are maybe strange in that we are very, very close. I know some siblings can't, quite see eye to eye, and sometimes I give him trouble. But he's like my mom. He's kind of even and really sweet, very thoughtful, and I'm happy to have them here from Los Angeles, California, along with his wife, Nicole. I don't know where they left. Okay, and oh, she is. She's there. Okay. Yeah, and my niece Aria. So anyway, just to wrap up, I'm just happy to have everybody here, and thank you for your support.